Paul. Comma space next line, comma space next line. Country name, bar chart, parentheses 40. 40 characters in country name is the limit. Check, parentheses, country underscore name in. Alright, check, check, check. Parentheses, parentheses, parentheses. Country name in, country name in, country name in. Parentheses, 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 apostrophe Italy, apostrophe Italy, apostrophe Italy. Comma space, comma space, comma space. Apostrophe India, apostrophe India, apostrophe India. Comma space, comma space, comma space. Apostrophe China, apostrophe China, apostrophe China. Closing parentheses for this. Closing parentheses for this, closing parentheses for this, and closing parentheses for this, closing parentheses for this, closing parentheses for this. Alright, check is like limit. I don't need to do that. Alright, and country name in, so in country name, and then this basically means, so the limits of country name, the limits of country name, the limits of country name, we only want these to be the only entries that can go in. We only want these to be the only entries that can go in. We only want these to be the only entries that can go in. So check, like the standards and the limits, we're going to change country name, and these can only be the only 3 entries. And this is just for the data we're putting in this particular area, and this is concerning everything we're changing in country name. And in addition, you see how there's no comma space right here? Like comma space, this is a whole line by itself, whole line by itself, whole line by itself. One line, comma space, comma space, comma space. And like there's no need for a comma space right here. Hold up. And this all is same as this, same size as this, almost same size as this, almost same size as this, almost. One whole line, comma space, one whole line, comma space, one whole line, comma space. And you don't need a comma space on the last one, you don't need a comma space on the last one, you don't need a comma space on the last one. It's important that you know how to separate your code and all that, and recognize all these little things in the background. Because all you need to do is like miss a comma, and you might accidentally combine 2 statements and the code might not run. And region ID decimal 10.0, same as before. We just want region ID for north, south, west, all that, and it's going to be in decimal format. You can have up to 10 digits, and we don't want the C spare change. Alright, and let's execute the code. And this is the syntax as usual, but we're going to be looking at it from the PHPMyAdmin surface. Well, we're going to look at this syntax, and then syntax like this, and then we're going to look at the PHPMyAdmin version. Alright, so SQL. Oh, once again, there was an X, but we just ignored it. And now, countries is going to be updated. You can refresh it or just go straight to countries. The second you click on something, you're going to get the new screen. The second you click on something, you're going to get the updated screen. The second you click on something, you're going to get the updated screen. And structure. Okay. Blah, blah, blah. Update countries. ID character 2. And country name. Hold up. Let's just do it like in this order. That might be too much. ID character 2. Blah, 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 blah. ID character 2. Country name 40. Country name 40. And check country name Italy, India, China. You're not going to see this. In the second part, we're going to show you like view and update and all that, but for now this is just practicing how to read it, how you should read it and stuff. When you're particularly creating, this is most of the stuff that you should be focusing on. When you get more advanced, you'll automatically think of the stuff later, but right now you should just know how to structure it. We're construction workers working on like the cement and stuff. We have like nothing to do with making glass windows. We are like purely the cement people. So just know how to make this cement so that the glass won't break. You don't need to know how to make glass right now. We're just focusing on this cement. Alright, and region ID decimal 10. And region ID decimal 10. And that's it for that lab. And this syntax looks exactly like this. And like the code here is literally the exact same code as the code we put in SQL.